All right, Dream Team. We are live. Let's lower that a little bit because I can already tell it will need to be. Okay, we are going to start our warm-up today with toe exercises. And I say that because some of you like to do it in bare feet. So I'm just going to give you a minute or two to adjust as needed while I give my introduction talk. Okay. So for today, as we said, you need a weight, whatever you want to use, and a stretchy band. Then we just want to make sure we have a nice clear space around us, nothing to step on or trip over. It's important to have sturdy shoes, or as some of you will join me at with bare feet to limit our slips and trips. Then we want to have a sturdy chair, please, nothing with wheels. And then just remember, this is your exercise class. So you are in charge of making it challenging and doable for you. Okay. It's also a virtual recorded class. So please, if you have any noise on your end, please make sure you are on mute. Okay. But then unmute to ask questions and comment as we go along. We'll have a lot of fun. Okay, right before we start our toes, I just want to remind everyone about our breathing patterns. You're welcome to join me. We're going to breathe in and fill up the belly. And then breathing out through pursed lips. Breathe in, fill up the belly. Breathe out through pursed lips. Breathe in, fill up the belly. Breathe out through pursed lips. Now maintain that breathing pattern, and we're going to start with our toes pushing into the ground. We're going to think about clenching our glutes at the same time and relax. So again, we're going to press our toes into the ground, squeeze our glutes, and then relax. Clench the toes, squeeze the glutes, and relax. Clench the toes, squeeze the glutes, and relax. Brilliant. So remember, these toe exercises are really good for improving your balance, improving neuropathy, helping with some neuropathy in the foot, and just building that strong foundation for the rest of our body. So last one here before we change toe exercise, push the toes down, squeeze the glutes, and then relax. And now we're going to lift up just the big toe and down. So push the other toes in, lift the big toe only, and down. Lift the big toe and down. We're going to do a couple more together. Lift the big toe and down. 3, 2, and 1. And then relax. Now we're going to lift all the toes up and just push down the big toe. So all the toes are up and push down just the big toe. Good. Just the big toe pushes down, and then we come up. Brilliant. Do what you can. We'll do just a couple more here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, last thing we're going to do is we're just going to raise up our heels, really tighten our glutes together, and drop them back down. So raise the heels, push the toes to the ground, squeeze the glutes, and relax. Squeeze the glutes, lift the heels, and down. Squeeze the glutes, lift the heels, and down. And 3, 2, 1. And relax. Okay, team. We're going to start with just a couple figure eights with our arms. I want to remind you about our breathing pattern. So can we steadily breathe in and then breathe out through pursed lips as we continue to start moving. Good. So as we get our arms moving and we're maintaining that breathing pattern, I'm going to get everybody to also start stepping a foot out to the side and back in. So can you step a foot out to the side and back in as we keep up these figure eights and maintain our breathing pattern? Figure eights as we step out side to side. Good job, team. So we're going to change up our arm movement, but keep stepping out side to side. So 3, 2, 1, and we're now going to just push our arms out and back. So push our arms out and back as we step side to side. Excellent. Let's maintain our breathing pattern as we continue to step. Good. Push and pull the arms as your foot steps out to the side. And we're going to change up our foot movement in 3, 2, 1. Now our foot is going to step out as we push our arms out and bring back in as we pull our arms in. And then we switch sides. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Let's also think about our breathing pattern. So it can be really easy to just exhale as we push out and breathe in as we bring back in. Job, team. Okay, we're going to change up the arm movement in 3, 2, 1. Arms are reaching across, one arm at a time. Great job, team. Keep up that breathing pattern, reaching one arm across as we step a foot out. There's a couple different ways we can adjust our intensity. So moving quicker, increasing the range of motion, more limbs moving at a time, those things are all going to increase your intensity. The reverse of those will decrease intensity. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So a couple of you are probably feeling a bit short of breath. I'd like to remind you about our nice recovery position here. As long as we keep our kind of chest up without hunching, okay? So feel free to get into your recovery position to recover your breathing. Some of you will be feeling great still, and that's wonderful. So now I've got a challenge for you. If we can step forward, 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 back, back, forward, forward, back, back. So if you need a bit of time to recover before joining in, please take that time. Forward, forward, back, back. Now, some of you are choosing to stand, which is great. Make sure you have something within grabbing distance just in case. And again, you're stepping forward, forward, back, back. Now, you might be thinking that this is easy, which is good, because this is just the start of it, okay? So just get into the pattern, forward, forward, back, back. Good. And in a couple seconds, we're going to add in our hands. And they're going to do the same pattern. All right. So now you can take your arms and opposite arm moves with the opposite leg. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. And then once it starts feeling comfortable, you can get right into it. Maybe increase the pace just a little bit. Maintain that breathing pattern, team. Keep breathing out through pursed lips. Good coordination, everybody. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, some of you may need a bit of a rest now. That's great. Please take it as needed. Otherwise, we're now going to pull one foot back at a time, like we're trying to kick the underside of our chair. All right, and we're going to start with just bending the elbows and straightening them again. So that's just where we're starting with. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. So one foot stepping back at a time. Good, because we're going to add to the challenge. So one foot stepping back at a time. We're bending our elbows. All right. So now, can we bend up, bend up, bend up, bend up, bend up, bend up. There we go. Nice work, team. Keep up that breathing pattern. Awesome work. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there. Good. Okay, make sure you catch your breath. The one thing I did forget to turn on was our timer, because we're going to get into some cardio intervals. So for our cardio intervals today, I remember join in when you feel ready. Okay. For our cardio intervals, we're going to work hard for a minute. Think about getting our heart rates up, getting ourselves breathing a little harder, and then we're going to bring it back down and rest for 30 seconds. Now, the first goal is just to keep moving for that minute. And then once you're able to move for that minute, we can think about increasing intensity. All right. I'm going to give you guys just a little bit longer to rest, catch your breath here. Also, so the timer just matches well. So our first interval, we'll keep it simple, is just raising the knee and lifting the arm. Now, this can be a pretty big range of motion. Maybe you need to keep the arm down. Maybe you need to lift just the heel. So we can play with that range of motion in our movement. I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you got 1 minute. We're going to call these mountain climbers. We're scaling up a mountain. Reach for the next handhold. Lift those legs. Good. Get that heart rate up. We want you feeling a little bit short of breath here. Just a little bit. Good. We are halfway there. So you should not feel dizzy or shaky. Should not feel like you can't catch your breath at all. Those are all signs to stop and rest. But it's okay to feel like you are breathing more heavily. It's okay to feel like you're working hard. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we've got 30 seconds here. You can find your recovery position. Maybe you maintain some slight movement. That's great. Good work, team. Good. Keep breathing out through pursed lips. Well done, everybody. Okay, our time's running out. So now what I'd like you to do is lift up your foot to touch. So lift it like you're about to put on some socks and touch. Ready and go. Lift and touch. Lift and touch. Keep up that breathing pattern as we go. That's it, team. Lift and touch. Lift and touch. And we're almost there. You got about just over 10 seconds. Do what you can. Lift and touch. Maintain your breathing. Remember to keep breathing out through pursed lips. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Find that recovery position. And regain your breathing. Well done, everybody. Okay, our next movement's coming up fast. We're going to swim. So a seated swim. I want to get your shoulders rotating a little bit, but keep your back upright so we're not flexing. So we're just going to get into a swim pattern. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. So really think about reaching out, pull that water back as we go. There we go. So swimming forwards. Think about keeping some tension in your core, so tighten up the belly. Well done, team. You are halfway there. So swim. Keep up your breathing pattern. That's it. And we've got 10 seconds left, so do what you can. Keep up your breathing. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Great work, everybody. We're recovering. Catch your breath. Excellent, excellent. Okay, we've got another one coming up, and we're just going to be stepping in place. So I just want your feet going tippy-tap. 3, 2, 1, go. If you want to move your arms at the same time, that's okay. So can we just step in place? Maybe only lift up one heel at a time. Maybe you're more marching. That's okay. Can we just get our feet moving? Go, 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 go. Maybe we work just the legs. Maybe we work the arms. Whatever feels good for you. Get your arms moving. That's it, team. Go, go, go. We're almost there. Almost there. This is a tough one. Again, get your hands however is needed. It's a tough coordination. Almost there. Almost there. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Ooh, that's a tough one. All right, get into that recovery position. Good work, team. We're going to have a full minute of recovery here. And then we're going to do some strength. That was all your cardio for today so far. Good. Woof. Yeah, it's a tough one. You guys did great.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you say to breathe in and the belly goes out, and I find the opposite.
You find it goes in.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this, Barry, but it means you're relying more on your chest breath than belly breath.
Ah,
So when we breathe upwards, the belly sucks in,
yeah.
but that's only a partial breath. So we need to get better at expanding. And sometimes breathing out through the belly isn't helpful for people. So another one I like to try is like push your rib cage out as you breathe in. So can you expand your rib cage as you breathe in? And then it brings back together as we breathe out.
Yeah, I have a lot of trouble with that, getting the belly to go out.
Yeah, it's a tough one for people, especially as we get exercising.
Yeah.
So really, it's just practice.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but the reason why it would be going in is because we're taking this deep breath upwards through the
Right.
chest.
So you got to stop taking that breath outwards and keep
Yeah.
constant.
Really start thinking about expanding out the rib cage on your inhale.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Or breathing down, whatever kind of makes more sense to you.
Right.
You guys can go ahead and grab your weight. Okay, we're about to do the first exercise of our strength set for today. And my challenge to you is, can you remember all 4 as we do them? So we're going to do 4 exercises, then we're going to repeat them. And my challenge to you is, can you remember them? So number 1 is get your feet out wide into that sumo position. We're going to do 10 sumo sit to stands. Use a weight if you need. Stay seated and just push your feet into the ground. We're going up and then down, 2, 3, and up, 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 down, 2, 3, and up. What number's that, team? 7. There you go. And up. Breathing out as we stand up is helpful. 2, 3, 2 more. 9. Down, 2, 3, and last one up. Down, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so that was number 1. Number 2, you got the weight down by your side. We're going to curl up. We're going to press up. Lower, down. Lift. 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 Up. lower, down, lift, up, lower, down, 2 more, lift, up, lower, down, last one, lift, up, lower, down. Switch arms. All right, and we are lifting, up, lower, down, lift, 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 up, lower, down, 3 more, lift, up, lower, down, 2 more, lift, up, lower, down, last one, lift, up, lower, and down, and rest. You can put the weight to the side. You can grab a sip of water. And our last 2 exercises in the set are going to use the band. All right, so we need our stretchy band. We're going to start with the stretchy band around our feet. We're going to do our row. All right, so the band's around the feet, and then we just pull our arms back, then let them come forwards. Pull the arms back, then let them come forwards. Pull as you breathe out. Inhale to reset. Breathe out as you pull. Breathe in to reset. Good. Halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, relax there. Take the band. And we're going to do our chest press. So we're going to put the band around our back. It's going to come forward underneath the armpits. And then we're going to push our hands forward. Ready and push. And back with control. Push. 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 Back with control. We got 3 more. 3. Push. Back with control. 2. Back with control. And 1. Back with control. Okay, team. Rest there. We're going to take a minute rest. So you can get into your recovery position. Focus on just breathing. And a couple of you find you recover better when you add some light movement. So if you want to just gently move while you're resting, just making sure it does feel restful, that's great. All right, and we're just going to take a minute. So if you have any questions about those exercises, now is a perfect time to ask before we start a second set of them. So again, we've got a minute of rest, a minute to, some of you are doing some light movement. Some of you are just focused on your breathing. Great job, everybody. Okay, that minute is almost up. What was the first exercise?
Sit and stand.
Yes, what kind?
Sumo.
Yeah,
Sumo.
sumo or feet
With your
wide.
your legs open with the weight.
That's right. So we're gonna get our feet wide apart in that sumo position. And how many did we do?
12.
12? Really? It wasn't 10?
I thought 1, 2.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Well, there's some variance in counting for sure. All right, remember we're going to take that deep breath out as we stand up. So to do that, we need to take a deep breath in and breathing out to stand up out of that chair. That's 1, down, 2, 3, and up is 2, down, 2, 3, up is 3, down, 2, 3, up is 4, down, 2, 3, up is 5, down, 2, 3, up is 6, down, 2, 3, up is 7, down, 2, 3, up is 8, down, 2, 3, up is 9, down, 2, 3, and up is 10. Down, 2, 3. All right, we're holding the weight in one hand. And we are curling the weight up, pressing it overhead, lower, down. Lift, up, 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 lower, down. Last one, lift, up, lower, down, and rest. Whew. Switch hands. Super fun, team. Remember to tighten up your core, which does make it a little harder to breathe. So we've got to learn to coordinate them. All right, and we are lifting up, lower, down. Lift, 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 up, lower, down. Great work, team. Lift, up, lower, down. Lift, up, lower, down. 2 more. Lift, up, lower, down, and last one. Lift, up, lower, down. There we go. All right, we're gonna have a brief rest, maybe a good time to grab a sip of water before we grab hold of our bands. Great job, team. Okay, grab hold of your stretchy band. First exercise is band around or underneath your feet. Oops. All right. And then from here, we're going to pull our arms and slowly lower back. Pull the arms. Slowly lower back. Pull and 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 back. Good. Pull and back. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Rest there. Take the band. We're going to put the band around our back, underneath our armpits. Great job, team. Okay, we're sitting up tall. We're going to push our hands out in front of us. Ready, push, and then back, nice and slow. Push, back, nice and slow. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. 6, and back. 7, and back. 8, and back. 9, and back. 10, and back. Rest. Okay, we get a minute of rest. Any questions about the exercises so far?
Good.
No, good. It's a simple yet effective one today, team. We're gonna get a full 3 sets in. Ooh. Ooh la la. So remember, some of you do best with a little bit of light movement. Some of you need to just drink more water. All right. So again, we're going to do a 3rd set. What was that first exercise we did?
All right,
What was our first exercise?
sit and stand.
Sit to stand. Good, good. All right, we've got our feet wide. Weight up. Up we go. Down, 2, 3. 2. Down, 2, 3. 3. Down, 2, 3. 4. Down, 2, 3. 5. Down, 2, 3. 6. Down, 2, 3. 7. Down, 2, 3. 8. Down, 2, 3. 9, down, 2, 3, and 10. Down, 2, 3. Woo! All right, we've got our weight in one hand, and we're curling up and lift, down, lower. Lift, up, lower, down. 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 Lift, up, lower, down, and last one, lift, up, lower, down. Switch arms. All right, dream team. Lift, up, lower, down. 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 Lift, up, lower, down, and rest. Put that weight to the side. Grab your stretchy band. We might even get a 4th set in today.
Start asking questions, guys.
Don't worry, it's almost stretch time. Put the band under your feet. All right, and sitting up tall, tighten up the belly and pull. 1, pull. 2, pull. 3, pull. 4, pull. 5, pull. 6, pull. 7, pull. 8, pull. 9, and last one, pull. 10. Okay, put the band around your back. Okay, ready and push. 1, push. 2, remember to come back with control. Push. 3, push. 4, push. 5, push. 6, push. 7, push. 8, push. 9, push. 10. And relax. All right. Last sip of water. Here we're gonna sit at the very edge of our chair. We're gonna sit up tall. Put your hands on your hips or across your body. You can hold your weight. And very slowly, we're going to start to lean back. Now, as we lean back, very, very important, we just go to where we feel tension in our core. I want no movement through the back. The movement is just through the hips. Lean back just that wee bit, just to where you feel that tension. You notice I didn't make a very big movement, and I pull myself back up through the core. So slowly go to lean back, just to where I feel tension. I pause, and I slowly come back up. Rock back to the tension, pause, slowly come back up. Rock back to the tension, slowly come back up. Rock back and pause, slowly come up. Rock back and pause, slowly come up. Okay, again, keep that tension in that core, keep your back straight. Couple more should do it. All right, team. 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, it's time to stretch. Let's pull up that one arm. Now remember, stretch time is the perfect time for questions. This means it's time for a 4th set. Switch arms. Great job, team. Okay, rest there. We're gonna reach one hand up, reach the other arm down to the ground, stretch those arms away from each other, and hold. Take a steady, deeper breath. And slowly switch. Good. Slowly relax there. Now we're gonna kind of scooch more to the edge of your chair. Stretch a leg out. Reach towards your toes. And switch legs. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
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 Goodish.
Glad to be almost done.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You worked hard. And we're switching legs again. This time we're going to reach across with our opposite hand, and our same side hand pushes back. So reach across and push back. Three, two, one, change. It's going to take our arms. One reaches across, one reaches back. Three, two, one, and rest. Okay, we can bring that leg up to the shin or up on the thigh. No questions today, hey team?
All right.
Just there's no questions today.
Well, you're such a good teacher that we don't have to ask you.
Well, I suppose that's really great too.
That's right, yeah.
Too tired.
Too tired. Yeah. Fair enough. Go ahead and switch legs. Well, I thought you guys did wonderful today. Let's stretch just a little bit longer. And rest. Okay, you can drop a leg back or turn sideways in your chair. Stay up tall. Think about tilting those hips a little bit. Taking those slower, deeper breaths. And we're going to switch.
Hey, Jill,
Yeah.
is there a difference between the bands? Like I notice all the bands that you're using are quite narrow. The one I have is rather thick.
You have a band like this.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
Yeah. The one I have is just really short. It's snapped.
Oh, okay, okay. But this one's okay to use?
Absolutely. They're
Okay.
great to use. I have one like this. See how it's looped?
Yeah,
So I can use this for a lot of different things.
yeah, I have the smaller ones, but they're really small. I didn't realize how small they are.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's okay. Any sort of resistance is great.
Okay.
Just I have one of these because I use it for other things like some knee rehab and some other exercises. So I just get this because I get to use it all and don't have to have 5 different bands.
Right, okay,
These are also really good. And I
Yeah.
sometimes have one that has handles.
right,
Just to show the different bands you can use.
okay.
Yeah. That's a good
I
question.
bought a set of 3, light, medium, and strong, I guess, so.
Yeah, awesome. Because some exercises you want more resistance. Like When we do our pulls, your pulls
Mhm.
should be harder
Yeah,
or it should be stronger than your pull aparts.
right.
So you want a lighter band for your pull aparts and a heavier band for your pulls. That
Makes
kind.
sense.
So really
you.
awesome to get
Thanks.
that variety pack. That's really
Mhm.
great. Okay, I'm going to invite you all to take a deep breath with me. You can do whatever you want with your hands. If you want to lift them, keep them on your belly. Okay. Let's slowly breathe in. And slowly out. Once more, breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Roll your shoulders back. Shake out your hands, and that was your Tuesday. Tuesday fun.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Jill.
Thank
Thanks,
you
Jill.
so much, everybody. I did see
Thanks.
we had.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Quick reminder for everybody there is the COPD Action Plan webinar tomorrow, November 13th at 2 p.m. It's on Zoom. Maureen
Okay.
has put the register link there. It's through BC Lung.
Okay.